Today, I'm excited to show you how to streamline your entire test execution workflow by connecting Zephyr, ELITEA with AgenticQA. By the end of this video, you'll see how to execute your test run in AgenticQA and report bugs to Jira, all without leaving your chat window. Let's start. So we have our test cases already living in Zephyr, and our AgenticQA instance is up and running. The first step? Connect these two to ELITEA using Model Context Protocol. Head over to AgenticQA, click on your account icon, and select Admin Settings. Navigate to the MCP Server tab. Here you'll find everything you need, your MCP server URL and header credentials. Copy these. We'll need them in just a moment. Now, let's open our ELITEA project. Let's create remote MCP connection and use copied URL and header. Connection established. Let's open our chat window. I will also use Zephyr and Jira toolkit I configured earlier. Zephyr Essentials is used for test case management, the Jira toolkit for bug reporting. I also have pre-configured skills tailored to our project's specific requirements. Let's start by reading our test cases from Zephyr and transforming them into executable checks in AgenticQA. We'll use the Zephyr test case migration skill for this. Just a few commands, and done. All details about check creation are provided, including traceability with Zephyr test cases. Now our test cases are loaded as checks in AgenticQA, we can create and launch a test session. We'll use the test session execution skill, which allows us to run all prepared checks against our target URL, with custom execution parameters, like navigation steps or specific feature locations. Test execution will take a few minutes, so let's jump over to AgenticQA and check our results. A few minutes left. Our test execution is complete. Interesting, one test execution is blocked. This check will need some tuning for the next run. But here's the good news. We can make that adjustment right from the ELITEA chat window. We can even create a custom skill with project-specific details to handle this next time. And looks like we have a few bugs. That's exactly why we test, right? Let's head back to ELITEA and request a test results report using the appropriate skill. A test report is provided. Using our custom skills, we can adjust the format to meet the specific needs of the project. For full traceability, let's create a test cycle in our Zephyr project with these same verifications. We'll use the Zephyr toolkit again. Test cycle created. Now let's update it with our execution results, change test statuses and link those bugs we found in Jira. Completed. We just finished a full test cycle without ever leaving our conversation. Let's verify in Zephyr. Perfect, all statuses of executed test cases are updated. Test cycle is closed. Let's check test executions. We can also create custom skills to update test executions with more project-specific details. Bugs are linked. And everything's documented in Jira. This workflow automated manual regressions, from test case migration and automated execution, all the way through bug reporting and traceability.